When you walk onto a farm, if you're not very inquisitive, you might not see any food. When you get close up and you lift up a leaf, underneath you'll find some source of amazing food that will be delicious when you know what to do with it. It's kind of always a scavenger hunt or an Easter egg hunt or a treasure hunt, actually. I am Duskie Estes. I'm the executive director of Farm to Pantry. Farm to Pantry is a gleaning organization. We go to the farms and backyards in Sonoma County and we rescue food that would otherwise go wasted, and we deliver it to people in need. I am a celebrity chef. I prefer humility to braggadocio or whatever. I've been on Food Network a number of times. I was on a show called Next Iron Chef. I tried to dabble my feet in both worlds of social service and food justice work, along with my restaurant chefing career desires. Gleaning is actually a term that comes from the Bible, and it's the act of going to harvest food that would go wasted and to get it to people in need. Gleaning is important on so many levels. It's important for the environment. Food waste is a huge issue. 40% of the food in the United States ends up being wasted, and that adds to emissions. And so if we can make sure the food doesn't go wasted, we are saving our environment and our earth. At the same time, we have these lines of people who are hungry, and it doesn't need to be so. We shouldn't be wasting food when we have people at the same time who need it. And so it's the act of volunteers that come out and get it, and it's the act of the farmer that gives. Bruce Metzger owns this farm. It's called Farm to Fight Hunger. It's 6 acres in Healdsburg that was previously all grapes. He pulled up 4 acres and decided to commit to growing food for others.
This year we actually grew 5 tons of produce, which is 40,000 individual servings of vegetables. We've donated over 10,000 eggs, and I wish we could do more.
That is an amazing commitment for someone to make, because in our community, everyone tends to pull up food to plant grapes because you get more money per acre off of grapes. It's very rare that you find somebody willing to pull up grapes for food. We have an amazing network of volunteers, and we accept all people. All you have to do is have a willingness to get out there and give of your physical labor. Whatever it is that you are able to do, whether it be spend 3 hours one time or whether it be a continuous commitment. On this farm, this team comes twice a week, every week, and they've done so for years. It's an incredible team that is very committed to giving back.
That's not a bad haul.
Great to see the stuff get used. The quality here is amazing.
In one day, we're gonna pick the food, and then we have to weigh it and label it and box it. And then we're gonna drive it around town to the different agencies that we work with. Another place that we're going is called Catholic Charities, and they're sort of a network of numerous programs, whether it be job training, homeless shelter, food services, legal services for undocumented folks, where people can just pick up groceries that they need in different spots.
Beautiful food. It smells delicious, and I will definitely share it with my family.
And we're going to go over in eastern Santa Rosa to a food pantry called Elijah's Pantry. And they will do a distribution between 5 and 6 today.
Oh, we're so excited. When Dusky comes, her and her team, they bring in more different veggies, fruits and stuff than what we get, from the garden and from the food bank. So it nicely complements it, as you can see. So it's really an amazing thing they're doing. They're gleaning stuff that is not wasted and then bringing it here so that we can provide it to the clients in our community.
In Sonoma County, between the sort of double crush of the pandemic and the fires, 1 in 3 is now facing food insecurity. And these kind of numbers, haven't been seen in my lifetime. and we're looking at unemployment numbers close to 20%. We have a lot of people who are going hungry right now.
Dusky is a ball of fire. She is a can-do. She does not like to say no. She just goes for it, and she finds a way to get it done. And she's done amazing things for Farm to Pantry.
I was able to multiply the work that Farm to Pantry had been doing by increasing our volunteers. We went from around 30 volunteers to now over 300, from around 30 farms to over 225 farms, from 1,000 to 2,000 pounds of food a week gleaned to over 13,000 pounds of food a week gleaned. In 2020, we've already gleaned over 100,000 pounds of produce as a group of volunteers.
Dusky's like the whirling dervish on the Roadrunner cartoons. I mean, she's always like doing 15 things at once. And this year, especially when the need was so great and you had all this extra produce out there, to be able to kind of get, everybody organized and working, and to get, 14,000 pounds a week is just amazing.
It's pretty incredible what the power of many small acts can do. If you are an adult who has hungry children, you will give it to your kid. And can you go get a job when you're hungry and can't even think straight? What does hunger do to our health? Our health is really in danger right now. You need your full immunity. So this work is critical. People can't even get out of where they are if they're hungry. So we need to first get them not hungry so they can move beyond where they are. This is not waste. This is beautiful produce. We never deliver food that we wouldn't eat ourselves. We only deliver what is delicious and beautiful food to be eaten. This is a safe way to give back in the time of the pandemic, and it feels right. I'd love to be a model and a resource outside of Sonoma County to get more farmers involved, more givers involved, more gleaners involved. I would love to help other communities mirror what we're doing. I would like to fix the system that is broken, that is creating these kind of huge numbers of people in need. It matters because the food is out there and no one should be left behind. All we have to do is go get it.